Hey everyone, welcome back to This Is the Police. We're about to end this day. I just thought we probably shouldn't end it there because it checkpoints immediately after it. So the next time, I will wait till like this screen maybe. Yeah, I think I can exit here instead. But we'll do that in the next episode. I'll remember this time that it saves after that. Because otherwise I think I lose my day's information.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
I've had some breweries beers recently that honestly I would have be convinced were topped up with old malt water. Not going to name them, but you know. Martin Stett is your new deputy. Okay. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No. Some friends of mine asked me to help out at their animal shelter. They're badly short-staffed. Can I have the day off? I just hired you, Bloomingdale. Sure, come in tomorrow. Birch, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go soon. Birch Jr. has risen above you in the ranks. New records can be obtained as a gift or a thank you for your service. Oh, records is actual record players. But why wait when you can refill your collection now? This is in the Ulrich's List catalogue. You can always find a rich assortment at the lowest possible prices. Pre-order and save. No, wait. Get me some Beethoven. You know what? I would like a wide selection of music. So I'm just going to buy it all, even though we're meant to be... Okay. Even though we're meant to be saving it. So I can buy it as a discount in the future. Okay. Cool. Some lovely records from my collection. Temptation Blues. Clarinet Sugar. This Train, that's what I just bought. Beethoven. Ooh, foreboding. The Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now, so it will hardly cost you a thing. Oh. Crime Trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Oh. I could remove Roy Hodgson, Grant, and Fang, for example. Or Birch. Threaten. The mafia will intimidate members of the committee before hearing a prosecutor's office. I can kill a detective too. Oh, wild. Really wild. Okay, first things first though. Birch, get out of my police force. Even though you're meant to be on shift, I just can't deal with you. And you're not going to replace you right now because there's no appropriate people right now. Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties while you're pressed for time. But lunch is on you, along with any other expenses. Police Academy, send your staff for training? Hire a snitch? Or send employees to an informal outdoor party? Huh. I could also consulting detective, an experienced but retired detective who will assist your investigation. Find out which of your employees plans to testify against you, or buy silence. Let me try this. So do I have to send someone from today's staff? Okay, if that's going to be the case, then no, because I'm a bit short-staffed today, on shift day. Okay, a shoe store clerk reports that two teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then, without paying, ran out of the shop wearing the new shoes. This sounds like a job for both Birch Jr. and Roy Hodgson. I think you can deal with this. I believe in you, Roy Hodgson. Oh, I can use Birch. This is going to have to hear on the job, Birch, so please give me a good one. The teens are standing around smoking, not too far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? Time to return those shoes. Try and grab one of the boys. Just grab one of them. They escaped. Roy Hodgson, you let me down. Attempted murder. A man returning from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with the lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the cabinet. Stowell? Fang, Grant. And you know what? We'll send Birch as well. Go get him. Right, my other officers are nearly back. Today in Freeburg we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributed to the vast city for an officer to stand at the door and ensure the visitors don't bring their handheld cameras into the theatre. I'll send you Sandy. I'd have loved to send you Roy Hodgson, but he was unfortunately in a police car at the time. Attempted murder? Offender caught, officers unharmed. Perfect. Good job, Stovall. I think Stovall and Purdy are the only two people right now who are on like perfect records.
412A in progress.
Right, a young father deprived of his parental rights tried to pick up his daughter from school. When he wasn't allowed access, he attacked the teacher, knocking her to the ground and started kicking her. Van Dahl and Birch Jr. showed this guy the boot of the police force is stronger than his boot. Or as a steel cap, probably. Okay. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend Charles Deal said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There are a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. If some of your guys went over there in uniform and told those records were evidence of an important investigation, she'd just smile and give them whatever they asked for, not even check the warrant. Roy and Birch. Oh, I have to send 3. Okay, we'll send you Grant as well. Mafia assignment, Jack. We have something going down today at the engineering plant at 2209, sorry. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $4,000 should be enough for a request. So 2209, okay. A guard says that someone got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of the penis in the artwork and hid in the closets. We're dealing with a child. We'll send Stovall and Fang. Right, the assault. Offender escaped. Come on, Birch Jr. Come on, Vandal. You can do better than that. Right, Chief, we helped Ulrich Bieber, and thanks to us he gave us a Gennaro Crespo album. The Master. True, Grant prefers glam, so she was really sad and was at the bar by the time the shift ended. Grant. Okay, that's $3,000 though, in my back pocket. Every little helps. Okay, we're in the night shift, the graveyard shift. All the lights are open when the police arrive, so this is disorderly conduct. The museum caretaker explains that he's only had the job a couple of weeks, and he's worried he's going to be fired over this foolishness. The police calm him down, and he points to the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Come out with your hands up. A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art, and that no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Well, a lot of kids at our high school, when I was there, clearly were performance artists then. Try to grab the knife. Don't worry, you're not in any trouble. We just want to talk. Just talking about the situation. An experienced head like Stovall knows how to deal with these things. Any detective work for me today? Or no? Okay. I can't hire any more staff right now either. Oh, sorry, I can hire staff, but I can't get any more staff slots. They seem like very important for us, so... So the engineering plan, this is what they want me to ignore. Let me just see what it is. Stealing aluminium. I'll just ignore this. I want to, like, let Sand off the hook with certain things. Theft, I think I can forgive. And by forgive, I mean, like, it's not murder. It's a moral situation that we can get over. You know, they're just going to have to call in their insurance. And they'll deal with it. Yeah, the offender escaped, we know. That's 4K in my back pocket. Any more things for today? Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine. The retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing for all cops over the age of 50 years. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleonora Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. Okay? End the day then. It's a quiet day, honestly. Birch is exhausted, but he's gone now, so who cares? Everyone is pretty rested on Shift B. Perfect. City Treasury doles out $90,000 for Mayor's birthday. Wish I could get $90,000 for my birthday. Mysterious Robespierre announces political ambitions and 6 new restaurants to appear in the city by year's end. One of those shouldn't be the leading headline. Can you guess which one? Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at them and tell me what you see. Dr. Eleonora Waterbury. You know what? I'd love to do a Rorschach test. Ooh. A man taking a handful of tablets in the barn. 2 natives beating the drums. Or flying severed heads. Honestly, the first thing I saw was the house. So I think a man taking a handful of tablets in the barn. I'm seeing a leg going through a door. Man going back to his house. Man with a clock for a face. Don't see it. Or a butterfly. I see a Christmas tree and someone holding it. Yep, woman decorating Christmas tree. A blue alien raping a pig. That's extremely abstract. Okay, I'm getting someone, like, holding a golden turd. A man giving a woman a Christmas ornament. A tower on a hill. A baby with spider legs. I guess it's the Christmas ornament. Ornament. It's someone holding, like, a bell or something. Or a... Oh, what are they called? I always forget that, like... You see, like, churches and it has, like, you know, incense and stuff in it. And they, like, sway it backwards and forwards. I forgot what it's called right now. The woman dropping the Christmas ornament, an automobile accident, or a tree that's growing human lungs. Top one, please. Ooh, this is a bit abstract. I'm going to say it's a broken ornament based on the thing. Yeah. This is me shooting lightning out my eyes. A man yelling at the woman. A chest rock. A chest rook. A man with a head of a rhinoceros. I'll say yelling. Slapping the man. Is this my wife? A man pushing them over. This Rorschach test seemed a bit rigged, I'm not going to lie. Woman falling over the Christmas tree. Thank you for your time, Mr. Boyd. I'll inform you about the test results in the coming days. Sally, is that you? Shea Broom, re-elected as Freeburg General Attorney. Major businessman ready to invest in the future of the city, and no black employees at City Hall. Mayor says accident. See? I was in the right there, Mayor. I wonder if I have to be careful about sending my black officers out right now, as well. My friend just crashed into someone's car at an intersection, and she's in a terrible panic. Can I go help her out? Yeah, go. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes. I'm too tired and can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes, but you're going to be fired, unfortunately, Roy Hodgson. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Yes. Stripes? Who we giving stripes to? You know what? Samedy, you've earned it. You're going to be the lead today. Right, what are we going to listen to today? Temptation Blues? Sure. I want a full album collection by the end of the month. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organisation appeared in Freiburg. Today they are holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organisation is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like, up close and personal. City Hall, you're monsters. Why can I not click this? There we go. Desire Park. About 50 women are gathered in the park chanting, "Let us be successful." We'll send Fang, Grant, and the SWAT team, I think. I daren't send more than that. Oh, I have to send more. Shoot. I'll send Birch Jr. then and Bloomingdale. Martin Steeds. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freiburg is a woman, and it seems like she's on the side of the feminists. You might be walking onto some serious legal problems. We better play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any possible prosecution. We'll forge a recording of a telephone conversation in which one of your officers says he hates women, and he couldn't wait to turn their face into bloody messes. Or evidence against Sand will forge a letter in which the mafia says feminist organisation is getting in the way of their business and demands you suppress the protest by force. I have to refuse, I haven't got enough money. I spent it all on records. Mr. Boyd, your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. My research shows that Beethoven's music soothes and relaxes the nervous system. I recommend you invest in a bit of good old Ludwig van. Does anyone just call him good old Ludwig van? It will help with any violent urges you might be feeling. Do you work for like Sony Records or something, Eleanor? And also, are you my wife?
710A in progress.
Eliminate the Red Mask Gang. Tomorrow's the deadline. Great. Hostage situation. A dissatisfied client entered some law offices with a pistol, took several employees hostage, and demanded a meeting with the firm's partners. These shyster Jews took me for a ride. They sucked up all my money and my son still went to jail. I'm going to send all I have. The Red Masks start to investigate. Go, Beasley. You can do it. Is there any affairs I can do right now? I could hire someone. Still not great for hiring, but I need someone else for shift B, I think. Oh, either shift would be fine, actually. You know what? We'll get it for shift A. Adam Jensen. I'm going to pick you solely because I can pronounce your name. City Hall. I have to wait one more day for more things. Suppress the protest by force. No. Oh, they're coming back. But please don't be injured. As long as they're peacefully protesting, I haven't got an issue. Jack, we have something going down today at Rubinov Casino at 12:40. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. $8,000 should be enough. Okay. I mean, I might not have enough police to deal with it, honestly, Christopher. So, you're in luck. Investigating stolen goods. Jin Yang always handles the big deals personally. Chinese businessman Bo Xiu secretly arrived in Freiburg last week. He's convinced that the necklace was stolen from his family back in the 17th century. Jin Yang typically pretends to be a regular restaurant visitor and tells the buyer in advance which table to find her. Bo Xiu prefers to travel without bodyguard or driver so as not to attract too much attention. And Jin Yang always insists on full payment up front and never deals in cash.
710A.
Did you say never deals in cash? It's kind of weird. Oh, I have nothing to do here. Arson at a picture theatre. I have no staff, I'm sorry. Van Dahl has been murdered. You hate to see it. Deputy, can you give me some assistance, please? I don't have any money. Okay. That's fine.
910B in progress.
Oh, it's the casino. We're just going to ignore it. I need the money. And frankly, I need my staff right now. But we're going to have to do a bit of a balancing act. I think the next time we get one of these, we're going to have to deal with it. And just ignore Christopher Stan's requests. Otherwise, I think we're going to get done by the police force. Mr. Boyd, today we're installing a new slot machine called Super Magdalene 3. The last time we put in a new one of the bigger kids almost broke it on the first day. It'll be great if you could send us a couple of your men to keep the kids under control. Grant and Fang, go deal with it.
910B.
8K, thank you. A civilian got murdered, that's not great. But look, we have 21K now. We're getting there. And hopefully we'll be able to capture one of these gangs, right?
1210 in progress.
Right, a pregnant girl called in to report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely and attempted to persuade the girl to have an abortion. Though she was already 5 months pregnant, through streamed tears, she explains, the doctor said that for only $10,000, he would save me from the parasite inside my body. Samedi, Bloomingdale, get to work. Everything went great, boss. In fact, it's been a while since we had that so much fun. We beat the hell out of them playing Hellfighter. Thanks, Grant. Are you coming back today? Yes, you are. Perfect. Ideally, these guys get back in time before my next case drops. Are you still doing anything of this? Yeah, they're still working on it. Okay.
210 in progress.
We're going to wait a second before I do this, actually. Because Fang and Grant are just coming back now. There you go. Disorderly conduct. Housewife Takara Monet, or Montez? Yeah, Takara Montez, often complains to the police about her neighbours. They're constantly making a racket and often get into fights, always refusing to discuss things with their neighbours. She's called the police again today after hearing loud bangs in the apartment along with loud screams. According to her, about 6 or 7 people live in there. Birch Jr., Fang, Grant,
Looks like we have a
get in.
situation.
Suspicious individual. A doctor spots the police, grabs a scalpel and boldly shouts, "Come on, I'll release your souls from from this filthy world." Hit him with the taser.
1210 complete.
Perfect. The mayor himself. "Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours." I guess this was us like beating down the feminists. But I'm happy with how we've handled things so far. "Jack, we're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol, but we've heard that our new partners like to play tough. We need a couple of guys for insurance. I have to refuse. I have no one." Right, Samedy and Bloomdale are back. The situation is more serious than we thought, requesting reinforcements. Samedy, Bloomdale, get there.
611 in progress.
I can't do anything with the rape, unfortunately. It's just going to have to pass through, unless these guys are super quick. But I think we're screwed. If only Van Dahl didn't get shot today. F in the chat for Van Dahl. Open investigation. So, always handles the big deals personally. So, this is him entering restaurant, and I guess this is transferring goods. Jin Yang, owner of the Wise Dragon restaurant.
210 complete.
Did we get them? Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Please get your blues and twos on rapidly. We might be able to make this, you know. I think we're going to make it. I can't believe it.
611 complete.
Oh. Never mind. Apparently I'm not, because my day has ended. Each of your employees receives their weekly salary, the ones who are still alive anyway. But if you bury the paperwork, you can pull in some money from any deceased officer's salaries, so long as they're alive and healthy on paper. City Hall will keep printing perfectly healthy paychecks. No. We're going to declare this guy dead, because I need his slot. Roy Hodgson is quit because he wants to spend more time with his family. Honestly, I was surprised he took the job, to be fair. Right, we have a lot of hiring to do for Shift A then. I think I'm going to run one more day. I'm feeling the juices right now of this game. I want to keep playing. Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Mayor Rogers displeased with police department, and Mayor Rogers, I will bring orders to the police station. Okay. So he's getting picked off with us now because we've not done anything he's asked of us. Whereas Sans, we've done everything barring one thing, which I literally couldn't do. I'm suffering from extreme severe anxiety attack, and I can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? Yes, but coming tomorrow. Today some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country and we've never even met before. Can I have the day off? No. Absolutely not. That might annoy you, but tough. Right, who are we going to listen to today? A little bit of This Train? No, I think... Did we listen to This Train? No, we haven't, have we? Yeah, we haven't heard this. Penalty. Please be advised we're unhappy with the efficiency of Freeburg PD. We're cutting the department's budget. You lose one job slot. Removing an occupied slot will automatically fire an employee. shoot. Okay, we need to immediately send officers here to deal with this, and I'll send the SWAT team with them. I'll send Austin as well. Oh. I haven't got the lead with me. But I have to solve this case today. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. I've sent SWAT. Maximilian Bloomingdale today a hero, having pulled a drowning senator, Wallace Green, from the river. The municipality, on the senator's recommendation, decided to award this outstanding officer. The ceremony is scheduled for July the 27th, and the event will be open to the press, as well as Mr. Green's family, who wish to personally thank the police. Make sure nothing unusual happens to this officer, so you'll be able to attend the ceremony. Okay. Don't get Bloomingdale murdered. Oh my god, I failed it. I should have waited then. I thought I had today as well to do it.
410A in progress.
Things are going a bit bad right now. Sometimes your officers will arrest only 1 or 2 criminals, but when you're taking down a whole group, it's better bring the paddy wagon. A truly professional staff can cope without the need for special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon when the situation calls for it. Too bad the department doesn't have money for one. Terrific. An ice cream van struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived quickly, but the boy was declared dead on the scene. The nearby residents are enraged and demand justice from the driver of the van. He's currently holed up inside the ambulance. While the paramedics try to reason with the crowd, the situation is quickly spiraling out of control. We need to send one of our best staff here. We're going to send Coachy. Earn your stripe, Coachy. By the way, what songs? Do you have any new songs? No. That's fine. That's a checking. By the way, Affair City Hall. Can I get another job slot, please? I lost my last one. Okay, we caught the offender. And Beasley got 100 for that. Well done, Beasley. Eliminate the gang. You destroyed this gang. I get 20k. Oh, baby. That's the big bucks. Pity I couldn't have done that at the end of yesterday or in the morning. And instead we went like, nah, we'll leave it to the morning so that, you know, people get annoyed. Jack, some black gangs to hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? I'll try. Please come back soon. Oh, Purdy's back already. The situation is more serious than we thought. I'll send everyone. I have. The assignment? Jack, we have something going down today at the courthouse at 6:30. We don't need policemen crashing the party. I think $6,000 would do. I have no staff, Christopher Sands, because you've already got 3 of my police officers with you, so don't worry. Eee. Oh, we're going to get these guys back in time. A noise complaint at the sawmill. An elderly man called the police station reporting that terrible screams have been coming from the sawmill for over an hour. The hell is going on? What's a guy got to do to get a little sleep around here? You better go check it out. I get the feeling this is going to be like, you know... This is going to be a little... Not a prank, but, you know, something like that. It's not going to be as it seems. Mr. Boyd, I manage a large fleet of vehicles and wanted to organise a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road, so your patrolman will never need to look twice at our cars. Please send 3 of your best police officers. They'll ride all day with my people and explain the intricacies of traffic flow and police monitoring. I've heard about the problems your department faces, particularly your obsolete fleet of police vehicles. So in return, I would be happy to donate a paddy wagon. We want to do that 1,000%. Purdy, Timpson, and Coachy, get back rapidly. Okay, we're going to send Timpson, Coachy, and Austin. I'll save Purdy just in case. Speaking of just in case as well, I have a slot left. I'm just going to have to hire someone. And I think I wanted them for Shift A. Not the best person I could get, but they're a person at least. Drugstore. An emergency call was received from an all-night drugstore. An addict is attempting to gain unlawful entry. He violently threatened the female pharmacist, demanding she open the cabinets. Purdy, you're going to earn your money today. Try and keep this record perfect. The sawmill is surrounded by a 9-foot fence and the gates are locked from the inside. Shouts can be heard from within. Break the gate open, ram the gate with a police cruiser, knock on the gate. Just break it open. A man is threatening a young boy with a circular saw. The man is screaming hysterically. Pounce on the criminal. Raise a gun at the man and order him to release the boy. Take aim at the criminal and shoot to kill. Pounce on the criminal.
213 complete.
Perfect. Well done. Now get back to the station lickety-split. I'm really worried about Purdy. Okay, the attempted murder. We caught the offender. Officers unharmed. Well done, everyone. Only +5. Chief, we rode along and went over the basics of their empty-headed drivers. We're done for the day. Meanwhile, Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon. It's a nice piece of equipment. Too good for the idiots we'll be patting inside. Okay, I didn't expect you 3 people just to take the day off.
410 in progress.
Right, courthouse. Oh, is this the thing I meant to ignore? I think this is the thing I meant to ignore. But I haven't got enough staff to deal with this anyway, so... You're gonna get your wish. Purdy is a legend! Holy moly, Purdy. You're a hero. You honestly deserve another badge. I mean, we're just letting this play out. Because I can't deal with it. Purdy's back.
412A in progress.
Assault in the residential area. Emergency services, or medical services, sorry, arrived on call for a man complaining with chest pains. While they were treating him, the man suddenly attacked one of the EMTs, shouting wildly about the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. The other person managed to escape and called the police. Purdy, Asano, Yancey, Tsubaki, everyone get on it. I'm sorry? We have other cases right now. And that's another 6k. Thank you, Mr. Sand. Civilians killed again. The door to the apartment is locked from the inside and unintelligible screams can be heard from within. Break down the door. The victim is bound and lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of him, waving a syringe filled with an unknown substance. A bottle of bleach is on the floor nearby. Point the gun at the man and order him to lie face down on the floor. The man jumps up and grabs some papers from the table. Everything is written down right here. All the evidence you'll need. They created these medications to control our minds. Strike the man with a nightstick. Quit ranting and release the doctor immediately, or the Freiburg police will begin an investigation right away. Let's talk down at the station. I think we do this.
412A.
There you go. Talk him out of it. Purdy, 400 professionalism. Shift B puts Shift A to just shame, honestly. They're so much more capable. Anyway, I think when these guys get back, it's going to be the end of the day. We're 10% of the way there to our $500,000 dream. End the day. Nice. And we get a checkpoint for day 11. Police expose antique thief gang, all members of the Red Mask under arrest, and Freiburg hosts semi-finals of Youth Hockey League. I think this is what I'm going to call it for the video, since we've just got a save. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far, because man, I've been enjoying listening to smooth jazz and classical music, and dealing with all these criminals. If you do enjoy the content on the channel, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.